The operators of Rainbow Six Extraction may be old friends if you've barricaded bomb sites and repelled off rooftops in Rainbow Six Siege, but it's time to take these relationships to the next level.
Launching device!
Faced with a fierce and relentless army of Archean enemies, the operators of Extraction have had to adapt their abilities and evolve their loadouts to take on this deadly new challenge. So, in this episode of our Rainbow Six Extraction Deep Dive series, we're talking operators. Who are they? What unique gadgets do they bring to the fight? And how do they go beyond what you can do in Siege? How do the weapons and react tech that you choose change the way you play? And what kind of perks and upgrades can you unlock to make these operators more versatile and effective than ever? Now let's meet the crew. I suppose I could just list the 18 operators available at launch, but that might take a little while. Doc, Ella, Pulse, Alibi, Finka, Hibana, Lion, Sledge, Vigil, IQ, Jaeger, Rook, Fuse, Smoke, Tachanka, Capitao, Gridlock, and Nomad. Now, you won't have access to the full roster from the get-go. Extraction puts you on the front lines of an evolving crisis, so Mira, Thermite, and Ash will bring new operators into the program as you progress through the game. Each operator has a unique ability that helps define what they can bring to the table, and what those abilities can do in Siege is just the beginning. As you level up an operator, you'll not only unlock perks and upgrades like faster reload, aim, and weapon swap speed, or the chance to self-revive if you deal enough damage while downed, you'll also unlock upgrades for their unique ability. For example, once Nomad reaches level 7, her knockback mines will straight up delete a variety of full-grown enemies. A level 10 Vigil won't just cloak himself from enemy sight, he'll cloak any teammates nearby and boost their movement speed. And while it's no longer seen in the hallways of Siege, Tachanka's mounted LMG is living its best life in Extraction, facing swarms of vicious Archeans. What could be better? 2 mounted LMGs? Now that's a godly upgrade. Operator abilities offer a wide range of ways to help you tackle problems, and while they're very effective in solo situations, these abilities truly shine when used in a team composition. Let's say you're playing nest tracking, an objective that requires you to get really veterinary on these pulsating nests. Take Pulse and his cardiac sensor. It'll let you spot the nests through walls. And Capitao's crossbow can shoot smokescreen bolts to mask your approach. If things get heated, Capitao's venom bolts can create poisonous clouds to damage any party crashers, and Doc's healing stim pistol can help fix your squad up if any enemies manage to land a blow. Perhaps you're trying to hold your ground when every Archean in the area gets your GPS location thanks to the explosive charge you just put on their stuff in Sabotage. Gridlock's track stingers can slow or kill enemies in their tracks, while Jaeger's active defense turret won't just stop enemy projectiles, it'll stop enemies dead. If you need to make a hasty getaway, then Sledge is your man. But if you prefer to make your pursuers pay, bring your pal Fuse along to cover your escape. Simply run through a react doorway while the monsters are nipping at your heels, close it, and deploy one of his cluster charges to dump a bunch of grenades on your soon-to-be former pursuers. But the operator you choose is just one facet of how you tailor your approach to the objectives you receive. You've also got weapons, and in addition to their starting primary and secondary weapons, every operator unlocks their first arsenal update at level 3. These give you some powerful new options, like adding the M870 shotgun to IQ's loadout to give her a bigger bang for her buck than her AUG A2 assault rifle. Or adding Lion's HK417 marksman rifle to give him longer range and stronger bite than his V308. These weapons may be familiar to veterans of Rainbow Six Siege, but you haven't truly appreciated the Bailiff 410 revolver shotgun in Alibi's arsenal until you've coolly popped your way through snarling grunts while carrying a fragile objective canister under your arm. Wielding these weapons in a PvE setting gives them a chance to shine in a whole new way. And weapon attachments like sights, barrels, and grips give you a chance to further customize your approach. Suppressed shotguns are a nasty way to take out close-range foes and quietly make your own doorways, and staying stealthy means nests stay dormant and less enemies spawn. But all it takes is one Archean holler to stir things up. When that happens, you'll be thankful you left the suppressor at home and nearly doubled the damage output of Finka's 6P41 LMG. The final piece of the loadout puzzle is React Tech. Now, you can think of these as secondary gadgets from Siege if they were left alone on an island for millions of years and evolved into new species of clever and deadly devices. Stun grenades, smoke grenades, claymores, nitro cells, these classics are more impactful than ever, and yes, that includes impacts. But complete objectives and studies to progress further, and you can unlock grenades for paralyzing enemies in place, or quickly finding out what's on the other side of that wall. Bring your own health boosters or revive kits for when Doc's not around. Equip a friggin' laser that dissolves the sprawl right before your very eyes. And React Tech doesn't just do cool stuff on its own. It really amplifies the kind of synergies you can explore with your crew. Tachanka's turret with an enemy projectile blocking field wall. Scan drones with high penetration rifles. Arc mines with... Oh god, you got zapped so bad. Oh, you're dead now. Put it all together, and the ways you can customize your squad to take on different challenges just continues to grow exponentially as you progress. But there's a but. The name of the game is Extraction, and if you don't extract from your incursion, your operator will go MIA. The Archeans got him, and you gotta get him back. On your next incursion to that location, you'll get a shot at rescuing your lost operator on an MIA rescue. This requires you to find them and free their foam-encased body from a horrible, grabby tree demon that does not want to give them up, or, for that matter, let them down. If you get your operator out and pack them up for shipping, they'll be back in your roster and will heal back to full strength as you run successful incursions with other operators. So when you're thinking, hey, I can take on a tougher difficulty level, or, you know what, that's probably enough health to get me through the next subzone, just remember that going MIA is serious business. Then again, you take on tougher challenges, you get those big XP bonuses and upgrades, then business will be booming. Decide for yourself this January when Rainbow Six Extraction launches on PS4 and PS5. Xbox One and Xbox Series X and S, cloud gaming, and PC. Subscribe to this channel to catch the next video in our series, and get the latest updates at news.ubisoft.com.